Hey guys, it's Shelby here, and today I'm going to be talking about what you should be expecting from your section leader and what your section leader is going to expect from you. I'm here with Brandon Klein. He is one of the trumpet section leaders this year for the Ardrey Hill Marching Band. It is his senior year. He is a part of the wind ensemble, jazz ensemble, the pit orchestra, and participated in solo ensemble, gained a superior in both his solo and the quintet we both did. And in 2016, he marched with Spirit of Atlanta, a DCI group. Okay, so to start off, I just want to ask you, what do you think a section member should expect from their section leader?
So consistency and following direction. So as a section leader, the primary goal is to be a great example. So a leader should always follow their own instructions, given. So being hypocritical is never something that's successful. And then being consistent, with what they do and how they go about it. You don't want someone scattering all over doing different things. It's not really good when you have a group you want to follow.
Okay, that's good. Yeah. To go on, what specifically should they expect from you in terms of music and drill?
So music, we're going to do some video assignments this year. And that's just going to be, we're going to have a page or a chat dedicated for it. That just every other week, a 20 to 30 second video of something from the show just posted, just to see how everyone else is. And it's good to hear, each other. On the field, it's quite hard with 150 people this year.
Yes.
Yeah. To hear, everything that's going on, it's good to hear the section. So we're going to have those assignments. We're going to have our sectional time, which we can comb through things as a group. Get those little details out, because it's those little details that help the big picture a lot.
Yeah. Talking about video assignments I also want to talk about, you are the trumpet section leader. Everything that he does as the trumpet section leader, as he says in here, like the video assignments, those aren't actually, some other sections might actually not do that, but that is for you, that is happening in the trumpet.
That is for the trumpet section.
Trumpet section this year. It may happen in other sections, but it might not. So not everything specific to the trumpet sections is exactly happening throughout the band. But to go on, what should they expect in a sectional rehearsal?
So a sectional rehearsal, there's sort of a priority. If there's anything the staff or the drum majors tell us that we really need to work on, then that's going to go on first. So we're going to have a location and just then play through those those reps, those segments, and then we can, rep it a bunch of times, just get little details out. Maybe the third part needs to be a bit louder, the first part a bit softer, things like that. And then if anyone in the group has a part of the show that they feel we should work on, then we could do those sorts of things and get those details out, because our show is about 9 minutes this year. And there's so many details that are crucial all over there.
It's a good show.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Okay, giving corrections from leadership. Okay. So to talk about, what kind of corrections should they expect from you?
So the type of corrections I would give on the field isn't really the place to give a lot of personal critique, just because talking isn't something that's good when you're trying to manage a lot of people. But
we'll get into that in another video, talking about etiquette.
Yeah.
But yes, go on. Sorry.
So just corrections may be, there are certain marching things, like remember this element of your posture, remember to, pull your toes up so your heels strike the ground at a point. Remember to use more air there, breathe, scatter, don't breathe at the same time as everyone, things like that.
Yeah.
Nothing personal with critique. Don't ever take critique personally from anybody here. This is all to help everybody, get to a higher level. It's not really directed at you. Yeah.
And then to go on to what the section leader will expect from the section member. Truly, to come in as the best band kid student for the marching band this year, you need to be coachable. That's not a thing that you're born with. It's just something that you choose to be. You just be able to take criticism or critiques and don't take them personally.
And apply them.
Yes, and apply them. When someone gives you something to do, apply it to your marching. Well, we do basics block. Everything that you're told there, apply that to when you're doing a performance. And we'll get into what basics block is later in videos. But, okay. Another thing that a section leader expects from their section members is that they are respectful to one another and their leadership.
Of course, yeah.
And that includes being on time, knowing their music, and also having their equipment. Your section leader is not responsible for packing your band bag.
No.
Yeah. Do you have anything to go on?
No, just remember that if you don't do something like show up on time or have your music, you're not. It's not just on you. That's on everybody. You're letting people down. So
Yes.
we don't try to do that.
You walk slowly to the band field,
Oh.
the entire band gets punished. So
Yeah.
be a proactive member.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Also, it is important that you have your section leader's phone number and your section leader has your phone number. That is not a specific trumpet thing. That is every section that should be the standard. That is mainly for when you know that you're going to be late to practice because of traffic or your car broke down or something like that. You call your section leader and you say, hey, I'm going to be late to practice. Your section leader tells the band director and you're good. And then if you don't tell your section leader, we have an issue. But that is also for telling them if you're going to miss rehearsal as well. Specifically when you're going to miss a rehearsal, tell your section leader through text or call them, but also email Mr. Butler, the band director. That is important that he knows that you are going to miss rehearsal. Okay. And last but not least, ask questions.
Oh yeah. So questions. Definitely. That's a really good thing. It's how we grow, and a big part of marching band is learning how to learning how to take information from different things and apply them at your best effort. So the best thing as a member that you could be and do is you could be just like quick to apply things. Quick to do things. So if you ask a question and you get an answer from whoever it may be, you could ask staff, a peer, anything on that. If you get something that pertains to marching band, then apply it, and that's the best thing you could do.
I also want to talk about the chain of command within questions. If you have a simple question that is like, is practice canceled? Or what time is rehearsal? What are we doing in rehearsal? That is a question that you ask your section leader. If your section leader can't answer it, they'll pass it on to a drum major or the band director. That is not a question that goes straight to Mr. Butler. He has 150 kids, and if 150 kids come up to him with 5 questions, that is a lot of questions. So be careful with who you direct your questions to. But I do have to point this out, if it is a medical question or a personal question or something that you just need to make someone know about, such as if you need to ask them, hey, I have medication that I have to take at lunchtime, is that okay? Yeah. That is something that you go ask Mr. Butler. You don't talk to your section leader about that.
Yeah. Or it'll be directed to staff.
Yes, exactly. Okay. And last, but, well, not last, but again, just going on. What makes a good section?
Responsiveness. So I sort of touched on this already, but the section that's the quickest to do things, like, you could have a section at the beginning of the year that's like super talented and great at their music, but then they don't really grow. The best section is the one that grows the fastest, so the one that's like always first. It's like, oh boy, it's 2:45, rehearsal starts in 15 minutes, let me sprint out to the field and get my stuff ready. Like, that's the best section, always.
We love those kinds of people. People that are proactive. Yeah, optimism. Okay. And also I want to touch on that too. In this section, cohesiveness, doing things outside of band. Your section leader is kind of truly like that is a part of being section leader is kind of grouping your section together to form that bond. That's great because we have a band of 150 people and it's hard to know every single person's name. So it's nice to have a small group of people that play the same instrument and you can bond easily with those people. So that's nice. So lastly, who's going to be the best section this year?
Trumpets.
Trumpets?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Ooh. Well,
Yeah.
all the other section leaders, I hope you heard that because that is the challenge this year, to be the best section. So be proactive in everything you do. Optimism is awesome. So, yeah. Thank you for talking with me today.
Of course.
So bye guys, I'll see you later. Keep your hands, arms, and feet inside the ride at all times because it's going to be a wild one this year. Bye guys.